Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. In the name of Allah, the most gracious and the most merciful. Assalamu alaikum to all. Welcome to Virtual Learning System of Pakistan International School Thai. Dear students, today we are going to start chapter 25, The Golden Apples. So you all open your books and come on page number 96. Hercules, the three golden apples. Students, in the previous lecture, we read this story. It's very interesting. So, this is a part 2 of this story, Hercules and the Golden Apples. First of all, we read this chapter, The Golden Apples. This is the story of the greatest adventure of Hercules. The king sent for Hercules and said, "Fetch me 3 golden apples." "Where shall I find them?" asked Hercules. "You must go to the place where they grow," replied the king. "But where is that?" asked Hercules. "I don't know where it is." "That is one of the difficulties," said the king. "You must find it very well," said Hercules obediently. He put on his lion skin and began walking. He walked day after day, week after week, month after month. He walked through green fields and deserts, through forest and over mountains. He asked everyone the same questions. "Do you know the place where the golden apples grow?" But no one knew. Hercules went on walking when he was hungry. He hunted animals, he killed them and ate them. When he was tired, he wrapped his lion skin around him and went to sleep. He lived outdoors and never went inside a house. One morning, he saw a mountain in front of him. It had the shape of a man. When Hercules came closer, he saw that it was a man. He was a giant, a very, very big man. He was so big that he was carrying the sky on his head and shoulders. "Who are you?" said the giant in a very loud voice. "I am Hercules. Who are you?" "I am Atlas. I hold up the sky. What do you want?" "I want 3 golden apples. Will you help?" "Yes," said Atlas. "I know the place where they grow. I will get them for you. Will you hold up the sky while I am gone? You are the strongest of all men. You can do it." Now Hercules was very proud of his strength. He climbed up a nearby mountain and took the sky on his shoulder. "That is better," said Atlas thankfully. "Now I will get the apples." He set off. His legs were so long that he could walk through seas and oceans with his head and shoulders above the water. After a while, he returned carrying 3 beautiful golden apples. "Thank you," said Hercules. "Now take the sky, please. It is very heavy." Atlas laughed. "No," he said, "you can hold up the sky. I shall take the apples to your king. He will give me a reward. That is better than holding up the sky. Goodbye." But Hercules was clever. When Atlas began to walk away, Hercules shouted, "Wait, my shoulders are hurting. Please take the sky for 1 minute while I put my lion skin in my shoulders." Atlas was not very clever. He believed Hercules. He put down the apples and took the weight of the sky. Hercules immediately bent down, picked up the apples, and ran off. Goodbye, he shouted. You hold the sky, and I will keep the apples. When he shout, when he showed the apples to the king was very frightened. He saw that Hercules was a very strong and clever man. He gave the apples to the Hercules. Student, it's very interesting story. You must be read 2 to 3 times. Here you see, I show you the image, and now I just try to read this story, the main point again. See here, one morning he saw a mountain in front of him. It had the shape of a man. When Hercules came closer, he saw that it was a man. He was a giant, a very, very big man. He was so big that he was carrying the sky on his head and shoulders. Who are you? Said the giant in a very loud voice. I am Hercules. Who are you? I am Atlas. I hold up the sky. What do you want? I want 3 golden apples. Will you help? Yes, said Atlas. I know the place where they grow. I will get them for you. Will you hold up the sky while I was going? You are the strongest of all men. You can do it. Now Hercules was very proud of his strength. He climbed up a nearby mountain and took the sky on his shoulder. That is better, said at last thankfully. Now I will get the apples. His leg he set off his leg was so long that he could walk through seas and oceans with his head and shoulders above the water. After a while he returned carrying 3 beautiful golden apples. Thank you, said Hercules. Now take the sky, please. It is very heavy. Atlas laughed. I shall take the apples to your king, and he will give me the reward. That is better than holding up the sky. Goodbye. But Hercules was clever. When Atlas began to walk away, Hercules shouted, Wait, my shoulder is hurting. Please, just take for the 1 minute. Atlas was not clever. He believed Hercules. He put down the apples. See here. He put down the apples and then took the weight of sky. Hercules immediately bent down, picked up the apples, and ran off. Goodbye, he shouted. You hold up the sky, and I will keep the apples. When he showed the apples to the king was very frightened. He saw that Hercules was very strong and clever man, and he gave the apples to the Hercules. Dear students, this is your chapter number 24. So let's start exercises. Our first exercise is put a tick by the true sentences and a cross by the sentences that are not true. The first one is the king told Hercules where to find the golden apples. It's false. Number 2, Hercules obeyed the king. Yes, true. Number 3, everyone knew where the golden apples grew. No. Number 4, Hercules walked a very long way. Yes, true. Number 5, he did not take his lion skin with him. False. Number 6, the giant name was Atlas. Yes, true. Number 7, Atlas knew the place where the apples grow. Yes, true. Number 8, Hercules was as tall as Atlas. No, false. Number 9, Atlas had long legs. Yes, true. Number 10, Atlas was not as clear as Hercules or as clever, sorry, as Hercules. Yes, true. So this is your exercise number 1. You complete on book. Exercise number 2 is question and answers. What did Hercules eat while he was looking for the golden apples? Answer is Hercules ate some animals while he was looking for the golden apples. Answer is Hercules ate some animals while he was looking for the golden apples. Question number 2. What did Hercules think that Atlas was when he first saw him? Answer is Hercules thought that Atlas was a mountain when he first saw him. Answer is Hercules thought that Atlas was a mountain when he first saw him. Number 3. Why did Atlas want to take the apples to the king? Answer is Atlas wanted to take the apples to the king to get the reward. Answer is Atlas wanted to take the apples to the king to get the reward. Number 4. Why did the king give Hercules the apples? Answer is the king gave apples to the Hercules because he was afraid of him. Again I repeat, why did the king gave Hercules the apples? The king gave apples to the Hercules because he was afraid of him. So this is your question number 2. Answer the questions. Exercise number 4. Read the example, then join the sentences in the same way. It's very easy exercise. The first one is that is the flat, full stop. My friend lives there. You write like this, that is a flat. After the behalf of full stop, we insert the word where. Then the next word start with the next sentence start with a small letter. My friends live. Number 2, that is the place, full stop, the accident happened here. You change like this, that is the place where the accident happened. It's very easy. Behalf of full stop, you insert the word where, and the next sentence you start with the small letter. Number 3, this is a spot, full stop. We had a picnic here last year. You change like this is a spot where we had a picnic last year. Number 4, can you find the place we stopped reading there? Change like this, can you find the place where we stopped reading there? Full stop. And after in the last, you can put the question mark. Can you find the place where we stopped reading? Simple. Next is he showed me the place, full stop, the stone hit him. Change like this, he showed me the place where the stone hit him. Number 6, take me to the shop, full stop, you bought the books. Change like this, take me to the shop where you bought the books. Number 7, this is a cinema, full stop, there was a fire here. Change like this is a cinema where there was a fire. Number 8, this is the room we have our music lesson here. This is the room where we have our music lesson. Exercise number 5. Choose the best words or word. The first one is she often dash her mother helps, help or helps or is helping. So she often helps her mother. Next is she helps, helped or is helping her mother now. Change like this, she is helping her mother now. Next is the cat sometimes climbs dash tree. Climbing, climbs. So you change like this, the cat sometimes climbs a tree. It dash one on yesterday. Is climbing, climbs or climbed. It climbed on yesterday. Number 3, she always knew, knows or is knowing the answer. She always knows the answer. Next is she knew, knows or is knowing the answer last week. This is about the past, so you choose the second form of verb. She knew the answer last week. Here also one yesterday, so you insert the word second form of verb climbed. Here is helping, climbs and helps. She often helps her mother. Number 4, she sometimes walks, is walking to school, but yesterday she goes or went by bus. So you write like this: she sometimes walks to school, but yesterday she went by bus. About yesterday is a past, so you write a second form of verb. And with the she sometimes you insert the word walks. Number 5, our dog never have bitten or bites me, but yesterday it bit the postman. Our dog never bites me, but yesterday it bit the postman. Number 6, he teach music last year. He taught or teach music last year. He taught music last year because it's about past. This year he taught or is teaching painting. So you write like this: this year he is teaching painting. So it's very easy exercise. Now come on, workbook page number 52. Students, here you have the words. Write out the sentences ending one of these words. You have the first word: always, never, sometimes, often. You put the suitable word in this sentence. The first one is: a donkey has four legs. So you write like this: a donkey always has four legs. Number 2, we came to school by aeroplane. So you write like this: we never came to school by an aeroplane. So here you see the answers. We never came to school by aeroplane. Number 3, we draw picture in our books. We never, or we sometimes, or often. Anyone you can insert it, it's suitable for this. Draw picture in our books. Number 4, the teacher reads to us. The teacher sometimes, often reads to us. Anyone you can insert it. Both word is suitable for this. Number 5, we go to bed at night. We always go to bed at night. Number 6, the sky is blue. The sky is sometimes or often blue. Number 7, I walk to school. I always or never or sometime often walk to school. Next, a bird sits in a tree. Here you also insert the word. A bird sits sometime, often in a tree. Number 9, the sun is hot. The sun is sometimes or often hot. The bird sometimes, often sits in a tree. So next is number 10, there are 7 days in a week. So here you write, there are always 7 days in a week. So this is your page number 52. You complete on book. Come on, page number 53. Here you have joined the sentences using so that. You have first one: it is very hot today. Even the road is melting. You change like this: it is so hot. Very convert into so hot today. On the behalf of full stop, you insert the word that. Then no need to write the word even. Start with the word the. The road is melting. Next is: he was very tall, full stop, he could touch the top of the door. So you write like this: he was so tall that he could touch the top of the door. Number 3, she was very tired, full stop, she could not keep her eyes open. She was so tired that she could not keep her eyes open. Number 4, the box was very heavy, no one could lift it. The box was so heavy that no one could lift it. Number 5, the window was very high, no one could see out of it. The window was so high that no one could see out of it. Full stop. Next is she was very clever. Full stop. She was top of the class every time. She was so clever that she was top of the class every time. Number 7, he was very happy. He could not stop smiling. He was so happy that he could not stop smiling. Number 8, she was very sad. She could not stop crying. She was so sad that she could not stop crying. Number 9, the headmaster was pleased. He gave the whole school a holiday. The headmaster was so pleased that he gave the whole school holiday. Number 10, he was very hungry. Full stop. He ate 3 plates of rice. He was so hungry that he ate 3 plates of rice. Number 11, he was very strong. Full stop. He could carry 3 other boys. He was so strong that he could carry 3 other boys. Last is the dress was very pretty. Everyone liked it. The dress was so pretty that everyone liked it. So this is your exercise number 1 on page number 53. I hope you understand all these exercises very well. So dear students, you complete this exercise on your notebook and page number 52 and 53 on workbook. Okay dear students, best of luck.